Hey everyone, how are we doing today? Good, I hope. I'm doing good, so thank you for asking. I thought that a good idea for a video today would be to show you all my New York City apartment. If you're new here, I live in New York City, and if you're not new here, you probably know I live in New York City because I feel like I mention it at least once a video. It is my only personality trait right now because it's the only thing in my Instagram bio. So I never wanted to be that person whose only personality trait was like living in New York City, but here we are. So I am going to show you my apartment. I live with 3 other people and my 3 other roommates aren't home right now. My one roommate hasn't been here in months. No shade, I miss you, Maggie. They all gave me permission to film their rooms. We live uptown and we live in Manhattan, and that is all I will say. We live in a 4-bedroom apartment. It's amazing. We have a very amazing apartment. We got a steal. We moved into this apartment in February of this year, and then in March, the pandemic happened and all of my roommates left except for me. I have been here through it all. Like, me and this apartment have been through it. But now I feel like this apartment is like my safe space. Like, it's literally my womb. This apartment raised me. I've literally called this apartment my womb like 10 times in the last week, and I'm kind of embarrassed about it. But no, I really love this apartment. It's an amazing space and the rooms are huge for the price we pay. Everyone in the building is really nice and we have an elevator. So I am going to give you a tour of my apartment. This is my room that I'm in right now. You've probably seen it before, but I am going to start at the beginning of the apartment because it's kind of built in a straight line. So I'll start at the front, I'm in the back. Let's do this thing. I'm glad we can spend this time together, guys. I really am. So let's go to the front of the apartment. I'll show you the little, I don't even know what it's called, the foyer, the entryway. And then we'll make our way into Kimmy's room, my first roommate. So we are in the entryway to my apartment. We don't really have it decorated or anything right now, but we are getting like a shoe rack. We might get a table and decorate for the holidays. But since all of my roommates left, like in March, we didn't really decorate too much. We just kind of got the basic things that we needed for the apartment. But in January, hopefully all 4 of us will be back. So we are going to take advantage of the spaces that we kind of have neglected, like this one. So that being said, the acoustics are amazing in this hall, but this is our entryway. That's our front door, and we've been keeping our shoes right here, but we're probably gonna get like a shoe rack with a little bench right here instead since we have so much space. That is some recycling. And this is a like kitchen shelf unit that we just ordered. Another good part about this entryway is we have this closet right here. It's a coat closet with this overhead storage. This apartment has so much storage, it's insane. We looked at another apartment for fun the other day because prices are so low in New York City. Like, if you want to move to New York City, now is the time to do it. There was like not even a fraction of the closet space we have here, and we use every single closet. The storage in this apartment is actually incredible. You have to open this like little thing up here, and so in here we have our coats and laundry stuff and a vacuum and someone's boots. I can't even reach up there. Let's go to Kimmy's room. So a little about our apartment. We live in a pre-war building, so it was built maybe in 1925, I think. I think that our building was one of the like luxury apartments when it was first built. I mean, obviously it's not anymore. That's why it's like a bigger apartment, and definitely the wealthier people probably lived here in like the 20s, 30s, 40s. So Kimmy's room is connected with French doors to our living room. So we're thinking that her bedroom actually was the dining room because she has these like dining lights. I'll show you. Just wanted to explain that. This is Kimmy's room. See, she has these like really nice dining lights. Her room is probably the biggest room. It fits her full bed comfortably. The best part about her room is this huge closet. If you can see right here, she put like a curtain, and behind it is our living room. So this is our living room. We keep our kitchen table in here because our kitchen is really skinny, so it would not be able to fit like a table. But so we have enough space for, this is a pull-out couch with a queen bed, and we have a love seat. And then we have our TV, we have our bar cart with all of our mail on top of it, and we have an air conditioner right there. We live pretty high up, which is nice, so we get really good views. We decorated the apartment for Jonah's birthday, which was on June 6th. So that's been up there for an embarrassingly long amount of time. This is our living room. So when I said our apartment was long, I really meant it was long. Some fun things. We have another closet where we keep like our ladder and our drying racks for our laundry. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even know really what's up here. I just know that's my suitcase. So we're just gonna close this door. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the apartment is this door right here. It is a like secret stairwell. When our apartment was made, people had like maids and butlers. There's this secret entryway, which is like another staircase, which is also our fire escape kind of. But the maids would live in this room, which is my roommate Ryan's room. And they had this staircase right here to exit and leave, so they weren't going through the apartment. And it goes up to the roof. So this is his room. So his room is also pretty big, but in an unconventional way. His room is super long and still pretty wide. I mean, for a New York City apartment, usually like where his bed is, like that's the space of the room. So we are very lucky. A cool part of his room is he has this little like alcove here where he keeps his dresser. He loves Ariana. This is the best part of his room. He has his own bathroom. Here's just some artwork we put on the wall. These were all painted by Maggie, and this was drawn by me. So this next room is our kitchen. You've probably seen it if you've watched my videos. So here it is. So we have all of these cabinets, which is super nice to have. We have a dishwasher, which is literally essential. I know a lot of New York City apartments don't have dishwashers and people are okay with that, but if you live with 4 people, you need a dishwasher. And people can fight me on that, but there are just so many dishes, especially if you're all living at home most of the time because you're in a pandemic. We have a gas stove and we have these bar stools that I brought, but no table. But sometimes we'll just sit on these and like, we have a little counter space, So remember when I said we had so much storage? We have a third closet. So this closet has like towels and all our grocery bags piled up on the ground. We have a lot of stuff in this closet. It needs to be organized though. So here we have Maggie's room. She is my roommate that left like back in March. So she hasn't really been here. This room hasn't really been lived in much. She worked very hard on her room. It is a beautiful room, but if it doesn't look like anyone lives here, it's because no one does right now. This is her vine wall. She loves plants. And her bed. And the good thing about her window here is that she has like a double window and it lets in so much natural light, and you probably can't see, but you can actually see the top of the Freedom Tower from her window, and we don't live anywhere near the financial district. Here's her plant mirror. She has her little desk, her rack, her closet's right there, and her dresser. So next we have the bathroom. This bathroom is shared between me, Maggie, and Kimmy since Ryan has his own bathroom. It's like a long, skinny bathroom. So the shower head is like not on the end of the wall. And I've seen this before, but I don't really love that. We have this mirror with like 3 things that open. So I do need to get this fixed because our shower actually comes like off of the wall. So that's really fun when you're trying to shower and then the shower curtain falls off. We also have very low water pressure. So also we could just get that fixed. Like I could call and get that fixed. Do you see the through line here? It's that I'm too lazy to call and get things fixed. Okay, and last but not least, the best room in the entire apartment, which I'm sure you are familiar with if you've watched my videos, is my room. Now I love my room. I had a rough start with it because when I moved from Ohio, so I really just kind of ordered things online and tried packing as much stuff as I could, and I thought in my head that I wanted pink and yellow as my color scheme, which was so wrong. It looked like I lived in like a newborn baby's room. So this is my room. This chair I actually bought in maybe July. I have my shoe rack right here. I have my mirror and I have my desk. My project for 2021 is to get a real dresser. When I moved here, I was like, oh, I don't need a real dresser. Like, I'll just get these bins. They're really cheap. After having them for a while, I mean, they have served their purpose and they look good in my room, but I think I want a real dresser. I'm probably gonna paint my room, and that's my closet, this skinny little door. So that is my apartment. I hope you liked looking at it. I hope you liked my tour. I hope I did it justice because this apartment is amazing. Obviously, there are things that, you know, I would want better, like maybe a bigger bathroom or maybe laundry in my unit, but we do have laundry in the basement, so not many apartments even have that, so we are lucky to have that. We're just lazy. If you are considering moving to New York City, I would say do it now because the prices are low. Yes, a lot of things are closed, which is why the prices are low. But I mean, if you're willing to spend the money and you're willing to make that jump, I would do it because prices are good and you might as well do it now. If you've ever wanted to move to New York City, this is your sign. If you have any questions about my apartment, comment them down below. Comment down below what your favorite room in my apartment is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you want more New York City content. I will talk to you guys later. I don't know what it is about my road that makes cars just want to like rev their engines and go, but it happens really frequently. And the most embarrassing thing for them is that half the time I look out my window and I'm like, who is revving their engine so loud? It's like a minivan. I'm like, dude, you're driving a minivan. You don't need to rev your engine like that. It's embarrassing. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.